Hello, it's Oren Prunken, and today I want to talk to you about a letter I got in the post. So I have been involved with a charity before. Side note, I used to do cold calling for a charity. That is a whole nother story. That's not what I'm talking about today. I've been involved with the charity in terms of giving them money, and I've got a letter from that same charity in the post. Now, when I got the letter and I opened it up and I pulled the letter out of the envelope, I knew exactly who it was from and what they were asking. I knew who it was from purely based on the branded letter that they had and all the logos. And because of that, I knew exactly what they were asking. I didn't even need to read the letter. It was a 2-page letter, double-sided. I didn't even need to read the letter to know what they were asking, and they wanted me to give them money. Now, I did not give them money, and I will not give them money, and the reason why I will not give them money is very specific, and it has to do with the offer they were giving me. Now, what they were asking was they were asking for money from me in exchange for, well, I actually don't know what it was in exchange for. I'm going to get to that in a minute. But every time you ask for value, this time in terms of cash money, you are expecting value in return. It won't be for money. No one actually goes and gives money and exchanges that for the same amount of money, but they exchange it for other commodities, other things like time and effort and attention and so on. So if you are asking for money, you are hoping to get something in return for that. You know, a lot of the times it's a product or a service or a solution, and you want to get an exchange, a mutually valuable exchange. Now, what this charity is ultimately asking for, and they didn't ask for it in the letter, is the good feeling that someone gets by donating. And I'm not going to go into a ton of that emotion and why people do that, but they're asking for money in exchange for feeling good. Now, it's not explicitly stated, but my best guess is that's what they're asking for, just basically purely on the cold calling that I did for a charity. Now, that's not a very compelling offer. Now, most people want something more than just that feeling and that feeling alone. Now, look, we do purchase purely based on emotion, and that's a whole nother episode that I probably will go into, but it's not the point I want to make. Now, in terms of making this a really easy yes for me to say and give them money, or anyone else that they are pitching, they need to make an offer that is based on something a little bit more than purely a feeling. If they were to swap it for a product, for example, now a lot of charities do this. They give, a badge that you can put on your lapel in exchange for the donation that you make. Now, it's not just the product you get out of that for the exchange, it's the status of having that little lapel on your chest that says, look, I am a donor for this charity. It's not the physical item, because that physical item probably only costs them a few dollars to create. It's the status that you get out of it. Now, this charity that was asking me for money didn't have anything like that. And I'm not saying that's what they should have done. I'm saying that they should be creating a offer that is really valuable to me. Now, other ways they could do that is say, look, take that status example and go, we will put your name on a plaque and it will be enshrined there for life to say that you were someone who donated to this cause. Now, I'm exchanging money to have my name embossed on a plaque, and that is really valuable, more valuable than just the feeling of me doing good for this charity. Another way they could do that is put on a dinner, a one-on-one dinner with one of their board members or someone that is a high level ambassador for their organization. Now, they have a lot of those people already. If I was to have a one-on-one dinner with those people, cost them nothing. Cost them actually nothing to deliver that product, I would donate a lot of money for that. I'm just giving examples of what would make that offer really, really, really enticing for me. So what I want you to think about, now you've got the advantage of being in business and selling a product or service. You've actually got a product or service people will get in terms of what they are giving you in exchange. You're already one step ahead of a charity. But I want you to take the lesson I'm giving you here and really think about what you can add into that product or service to make it a no-brainer, an easy yes for your prospects to give you money. They're going to give you money for the product or service, but what else can you add into that? What bonuses can you add into it to make it really, really compelling and get those fence sitters to jump over the fence from their side to your side, becoming a customer? So I want you to try this out, see what you can add to your current offer to see what will make it a instant yes. Try it out, let me know how you go, and tell me what the results were. And until next time, we will talk soon. Goodbye. Thanks for listening, and if you like what was on here and want more, please go to orenprunken.com.